Namaste guys! So welcome to my new video, and today I would like to present you a bit of a different kind of video. I would like to show you my city where I'm currently living in, and at the same time I would like to talk a bit about Mysore, which I feel is also my hometown, and yeah, show you some clips. First spot and first part of the story. We arrived in Kundapur on 5th of August 2018, and it's incredible to just realize that it's been already 2 years. Insane. Like, I don't know, I just remember when we had our preparation seminars back in Germany, and we were super excited that, oh my goodness, all of us were gonna go for 1 year to India. So we were like a batch of 60 people, and now it's already been 2 years, and I think I have changed a lot as a person as well. We arrived in Kundapur in the preparation camp, which lasted for 1 week, and we learned a lot about the culture and also, you know, things that you shouldn't do. Like, they taught us, for instance, to take off our shoes you know, before entering the house, or even to wash your feet, and like some families would want you to wash their feet before entering the house, or to not give money in your left hand. And I know for all of you there might be so many people now not agreeing with this and saying, hey, we don't do these things, but yeah, I've actually experienced it a lot, that it was quite important for people to not being disrespectful and just, yeah, give money in your right hand.
So during our preparation week, we also got prepared for Indian food, or to be better said, our stomach got prepared by eating sambar, roti, anna, I don't know if I pronounce it correctly, like rice, and papad, musru, palya, puri, and yeah, different types of food.
Anyways, so we set off by train and went to Mysore. Yeah, so I remember that our train had like 8 hours delay, 8 hours from Kundapur towards Mysore, and I think I'm trying to go back in time and remember how it felt, but I can just remember that I was extremely excited and nervous, and to get to know my host family. I also had a Spanish roommate who stayed with me, Lorena, and I hope you're fine. I hope you're traveling and exploring the world, and I'm so grateful that I had her during this time, because we kind of went through our ups and downs together, and she was also my project partner. So for all of you who didn't know, I worked in a Kannada medium school, which doesn't mean that I taught Kannada, I taught English, but well, most of the children just spoke Kannada, so I was forced to learn the language, of course. She was in the same host family as I was, and I think we supported each other quite a lot during the first weeks especially. So in my host family consisted of Aji, which is grandmother in Kannada, my host mother, of course, and her daughter, and my host mother's brother's wife, along with her 3 children. There is also a story to it, but I think that's just too private to share it on YouTube. They were a really, really loving family, and I truly enjoyed staying there. Of course, it was a totally different environment. I would like to share you pictures, but I think it's sort of too private, so I hope you understand. But in this first host family, I learned just so much, starting from washing my clothes to learning a bit of Kannada, actually, because they didn't really speak English, so we mostly had to communicate using our hands and feet, and also the entire family construction. And I just remember that most of the times it was really loud, to be honest. In the morning they switched on the TV and it was kind of noisy, and I had to get used to all of these things in the beginning, and probably make a video, like a separate video. I know I keep on saying this, I'm gonna make a separate video about this, I'm gonna make a separate video about that, but they are just such huge topics, and I want to give you as much information as I can. So this entire host family history that I had could be addressed in another video, because I changed my host family twice. Means I had 3 different host families due to different reasons. I have really made a lot of experiences. That's all I can say. I would love to tell you more, but I feel like not everything is sometimes meant to be said online. Coming to Mysore as a city, I read so many of your comments. So what are your favorite places in Mysore? What do you remember about Mysore? So I noted down. Of course, there is Mysore Palace. I miss Mysore. Damn, really. You know, Mysore Palace is like so beautiful. I feel for tourists, it's extremely beautiful, and Mysore is one of the rare cities that still has a king. And it's also lighted on weekends, like on Sundays and on holidays as well. And especially during Dasara, there are a lot of events happening all around Mysore Palace. So for any tourists visiting Mysore, this is definitely worth it to go there on a trip and also go inside of the palace. So yeah, Mysore Palace for sure. Chamundi Hill. We had so many hikes to Chamundi Hill. I remember I went there also with my other host mother early in the morning, and we hiked all the way up to Chamundi Hill. Of us, sometimes we would even go there in the evening and just watch the sunset. And then there was like a spot, I don't know if you know that, guys, but once you kind of like go downstairs, there are a lot of rocks from which you can see the entire city. And we would just sit there and listen to music and yeah, sitting there with my friends, and I miss these days. I'm getting emotional. Next stop. So yeah, Mysore Palace, Chamundi Hill, Karanji Lake. We also went there on 2-3 trips. I had a photo shooting over there as well. Really cool place to chill out and go on a boat trip, and yeah, also really cool. Brindavan Garden, of course, I've been there once. It's a bit of the outskirts of Mysore, I'd say, but definitely worth it. If I find some pictures, I will show them right now. Right over here. Also, Kala Mandir. I know Kala Mandir actually means theater, or Kala Mandira, but I spent quite a lot of time in this theater hall because I felt that I got more introduced to the entire theater culture in India, especially in Mysore. And also our school, they had a couple of events over there. They had a couple of role plays, and I also watched Ramayana. I don't know if that was Ramayana. And of course, a really famous place for me was always Adil and Azam, which is a shop located at Devaraja Market. I wanted to say Devaraja Circle, but that's not. Sajrao Circle, yeah, which is close to Devaraja Market, but their place is inside of Devaraja Market. I already had addressed Adil and Azam in the previous video, so this is why I don't want to keep it for too long, but yeah, if I find some more clips, I will share them with you so that I get a bit like more impression of, yeah, what I'm talking about. Time to change the spot for the other parts of my story. So I totally forgot to film the outro of the video. Thank you so much for watching the first part of this video. Dhanyavad, Dhanyawadagalu, Shukriya, thank you, and see you in the next part of my video. Bye bye!